Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Looks like we got some new faces in here, too. Got Zara Ora, Marcus, Mierks, lurking. Hello, Austin, Shauna, Whis, making me cry with the boo-hoo, and EJ, and Starkiller. Welcome, everyone. If my Switch will boot up, we'll be in good shape. Gotta switch games, you know? How's it going tonight, everybody? Hey, EJ, what's going on? You told Whis to brick my Switch too? Why on earth would you do that? Ooh, we got a Mischievous, Silicobra, a Mystery Pokemon. I feel like I'm reading off Mousecatools. And another Mystery, and a Deerling. And a Spidops. Okay. Well, unfortunately, out of the current available list, the only Pokemon we can utilize is, well, that's Gen 9, is Spidops, and it's not even utilizable, so... Either we are going to have to date skip to get some new rolls. One of these hidden Pokemon is going to be what we need, or we're just going to have to grind on some Wooper in its natural habitat and hope for a shiny. For taking yesterday off? You guys knew I was taking yesterday off, though. I said there is absolutely no shot that there would be a stream yesterday evening. And technically I did stream yesterday. I had a nap time stream. What is Fortnite, EJ? Ah, looks like it's a Litleo outbreak. You were working on a Sunday, so it does count. Not that there's any judgment I'm passing that way. I'm just saying it counts. I mean, I was full on streaming on a Sunday, so... I should know what it is. Very funny. You seen it pop up, but you was on a deck dying in the heat? Should have had it on the deck dying in the heat with you. Just pulling it up, listening to the melodious sounds of my voice. I think I even sang a little song, too. An outbreak of Vaporeon. Oh, hold on. Gotta take a phone call. Hello? Okay. Alright, we back. Sorry about that. If you ever stream playing Fortnite, you will send your raccoon army to my house to brick all my electronics. Dude, if I ever play Fortnite willingly, I would expect the favor to be done. If you don't, I will kidnap your raccoon army. Raccoon nap? So, here's the deal. We have a Vaporeon outbreak. It doesn't count for the run. But I'm kind of intrigued, you know? Like, I kind of want to do it. So we're going to waste some time and do it. Does it progress the run? No. Does it progress the dex? Absolutely. Is it cool to outbreak hunt a Vaporeon, an evolution? Yes, it is. We need to get like official Raccoon Mafia t-shirts made for the channel now, I feel like. Vaporeon's a coward? Pommy, what are you doing, bro? You are super effective against everything in this vicinity, to some degree. Get after it. Just to double check, Vaporeon Shiny is purple, right? It's really... Why? How is this Pomo so slow? You'll have to take pictures of them so we can make sick merch? Yeah. You know, Trash Panda kind of fits in line with the channel theme of toxic and sludge and all that. I feel a good idea brewing. I think we can make this happen. Also, like, I think it was not last stream, but the stream before, the Saturday night stream, we had like 160 hours of watch time. So I am so excited for that to be calculated into the channel watch time, because that's going to be glorious. Okay, if I sneak up on the Vaporeos, they don't stand a chance. No, Galarian Zigzagoon is not poison. Dark type. Which also fits. And it's more of a badger than a raccoon, but obvious elements of a badger. Like, Galarian Zigzagoon is keying in more to the badger side of things than the raccoon. EJ, bro, thanks for that sub click. I see that. You are our 107th. So I will snack on some animal crackers to that. Who was my first subscriber? Probably JJ. Then again, I think technically Brass Coin might have been the first subscriber. But I'm sure JJ or Pokemaniac Zach might have been the real first one. Or Arsenon. What'd that message just say? Starting to go down. First message. Okay, we good. We Gucci. Okay, we're gonna close down some stuff. I'm actually gonna send my message to alert the Discord that we're streaming. And I'm gonna pause that. And we are going to see some stuff. You're playing Bonanza on your mom's Switch because you didn't have a case to bring yours. Your mom got a Switch too, as well? Marcus, that's pretty bad, eh? Not gonna lie. EJ, glad you're loving it here. Just call us McDonald's because you're ba-da-da-da-da loving it. Now they got a copyright strike on my channel. You're welcome. Banana Man, welcome man. A lot of banana talk going in here with Bonanza. Tracy, welcome and hello. How's it going tonight? I totally thought that Hawlucha was like carrying a Tatsugiri, and I was extremely excited and then very let down. Okay, hear me out. Gen 10. Not only do we have wild Pokemon like this running around in the open, because that's really freaking sweet, but we have Pokemon interacting with the environment. You know, so instead of this Staraptor just chilling there, you know, that Staraptor would be swooping down on some Tatsugiri and carrying them off into the ether, you know? Like, actually Pokemon doing their Dex entry type of stuff. Like, why is Tinkaton nowhere near any Corviknights or anything like that? Probably because Tinkaton's the apex predator, and we can assume that they've beaten all of the Corviknight and used their bodies for their hammers, but you get the point. You know, Pokemon hunting down the Pokemon that they eat for survival and all that. And you don't have to like to peck them, like, you know, doing the deed or anything like that, but actually Tinkaton hunts down Corviknight. You should have a Tinkaton attacking Corviknight somewhere in the overworld. Those type of things. I think Pokemon needs that for Gen 10. Like, we got them in the overworld. That's great. Our Pokemon we can send out. We can interact with them in the overworld. Amazing. Now let's take it to the next step and have the overworld Pokemon actively taking each other out. Then again, it would probably make the Switch blow up. Switch 2 might be able to handle it, you know. For what spawns, like, oh yeah, they're actively engaged in battle, you know, interrupt the battle. And like have it be that you interact with the wrong Pokemon. Say Tinkatuff is attacking a Corviknight and you go and interrupt the fight against Corviknight. Tinkatuff doesn't just go away, it starts attacking with you, you know. If you then say Corviknight's fighting against the Tinkatuff, you go and fight the Tinkatuff. Now Corviknight's being left alone, and you can then catch Corviknight uninterrupted. You went swimming yesterday. That sounds pretty lit. I almost went swimming this morning before work, but I slept in. I shouldn't say I slept in. I definitely did not sleep in. Comparative to when I went to bed, I got like 5 hours of sleep. I most definitely did not sleep in. But I didn't wake up at the time I wanted to because I was up so late. Gym fail number 1 for the season, honestly. Also, you have PTSD from that now that you work there. I did not even consider Marcus. Oop, I do not want to do that. I want to do this and see if it destroys my frames, as it tends to do. You read the Dex entry about how they hunt Corviknight, and you was kind of in shock that they would put that. I think it's pretty freaking sweet. Like, there's several references to Pokemon, like, consuming other Pokemon. Dude, my day was actually pretty crappy. Like, to the point where that phone call I got at the beginning of the stream, that was not a good phone call. That was actually a pretty terrible phone call. But, before that, had to leave work early to go collect my children. Before that, my coworker that is also an assistant manager is on vacation camping, And so I was managing by myself. Had like 6 really stressful problems popping up all at once. It was really only 4, but you know, might as well have been 6. Where I had to be the one to find answers to the problems that we're actually facing and affecting people's lives to a degree. So that was fun. But pretty crappy day, but not an absolutely terrible day by any means. Like not enough to get me down or anything. Just, you know, today kind of sucks, but we're dealing with it, and that's okay. Sometimes it be like that. Oh, not Vaporeon running to the water. Okay. Unless anybody like happens to say any different with a super chat to the main channel or anything like that, I'm decreeing that if we don't go for Sea Puppy for the nickname, it's got to be Moana, since these things keep running into the water. Just imagine sending your 12-year-old out into the world with Pokemon like that. Don't go into the grass. They have a whole lesson about this. Also, if chat could help me pay attention to the messages, it may have already passed. It may not have yet passed. We're looking for message 3. I know we've had 2 of the 3 messages for sure. Is the main channel streaming? No. So I guess you can't really super chat when it's not streaming, huh? Yeah, that won't work. You're right. Good catch, Marcus. Blue Cat is the name. I mean, I'm sure I could figure out how to make the other channel go live, being perfectly honest. Like, somehow we seem to be handling recording while live streaming. I don't see any reason why we couldn't live stream to 2 locations. How you doing, Wes? And EJ, bro. How are you supposed to name it Purple Lizard? That is a good question. Okay, so my outbreak of Vaporeon is gone. Do we reset and try again, or do we actually find something we can use? Either way, I'm resetting. Something we can use? Bet. Evidently, my reset didn't reset. Why are these things so dang strong? They are surviving and thriving with dragons around. They probably have to be on steroids. You'll be lurking while playing Bonanza. Have a good time. I want to know who the heck Peyton is on my friends list. Marcus, how many sub layers are you at? I don't know, when you progress to each floor as you're falling, it tells you how many sub layers down you are. Your map should also tell you. That's a random spot for a Knackly. Or Knackle stack or whatever. I want to say once you finish where you're at, you'll be roughly, yeah, roughly 20% through the game. Star Killer is roughly 95% through the game. He fell a long, long ways. And now he's rolling in the deep. I'm not even going to try to hit that note. You're kind of sad you're this far into the game and you want it to be longer. What would bring me immense amount of joy would be Donkey Kong 64 remake. I would be so beyond happy. Some of the layers you rushed because you hated them, don't worry, you can go back to them and collect 1,000 bananas. Over 1,000 bananas. And people said Donkey Kong 64 was a collect-a-thon. I used to have it all, rolling in the deep. Yeah, I can't. I can't. It goes too high, too fast. Yes, they do. They really do. Could you imagine Donkey Kong 64 in the style and world of Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario 64 in the style of Odyssey? It would be chef's kiss. It would be immaculate. There would be nothing wrong with that. Ultimate Flames! It's me, Aaron Gonzalez. Welcome! Ultimate Flames, Aaron Gonzalez. How you doing? Is this a alt account you got, or is this a name change of your channel? Hello, you're on your way home from Silverwood, and if you're wondering, you have had a great time. I wasn't wondering, but now I'm wondering what that is, where that is, and maybe even a little bit of why that is. Because right now, it sounds like a summer camp you go to where a lot of things go south very quickly and only 2/3 of the campers come back and 1/3 of them come back with a fungus of some kind. So we do need context and an explanation. A theme park in Idaho? Wait, no cap. That place? What? Gamer Monkey, you're in Idaho? What the heck are you in Idaho for? It's a 1-hour drive? Well, yeah, that still means you're in Idaho. Or you're speeding really fast. I don't know why, but Ultimate Flames kind of sounds like a move name that, like, Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho would throw out before making an attack. You think it is in Idaho? You could be wrong. It is located in beautiful North Idaho. Your profile is a shiny Arcanine. Nice. From where I'm sitting, Loki kind of looks more like a Lillipup. But that's because I can barely see that far away. Also, I think I may have missed the message for saying that we've hit level 3 of this outbreak. So if I fail it again, then I fail it. Oh yeah, because I don't know what mic I normally have active, and I had both of them active here. Marcus, how's the sound? Is it as loud as it was Sunday, or is it quiet? We can barely hear the game? Oh, that's not exactly a bad thing. Like goal. Like goal's been hit. I just found out YouTube has a goat emoji. So we're rolling with it. It is a great emoji. I love it. It's a go, it's a go. Bro, I will electrocute your feathers. I am having trouble remembering. I think we did a gym after we did Capsicid, or rather, we got the last of our abilities after Capsicid, but I can't remember right now. Okay. Ain't no way I missed that message like 3 times. 2 times. It's gotta be in like the next 4 KOs. Crap. Insta-battle. Have dispersed. What the actual heck is going on? Solus! Welcome. I'll be right back. I gotta go deal with the baby. Let's try that again. We back. Third time's the charm, as they tend to say. Maybe I can avoid getting distracted. It's like, if it fails this time, then I'm just gonna say it's not meant to be. Oops. One of my biggest peeves with this game is if you send your Pokemon out and it attacks the one you want, it immediately starts going for another one, and it doesn't listen to you pressing the button to attack another Pokemon until after it finishes whatever it's doing. It's like, hello, I want to redirect you. Bro, you missed it. Right there. You're in the mixer level. Gonna be honest, have not seen that level. No, I slid into it. Ooh, we hit 108. Who's our 108th? DJ Soundwave. Are you 108? Snuck in there a little bit there. In the midst of all the goat emojis. Starting to go down. There's message number 1. We're an hour in. Had 100 views. Doing pretty good. 100 people clicking in. 15 of them slapping like now. Davey 504 style. Look above, welcome. Been a while. Message number 2. Definitely getting lower. Man, I'm sorry to hear that look, but I feel that today. Trying to do the Gen 9 Shiny Dex thing, you know. Shiny only badge quest with Gen 9 Pokemon, starter excluded. But I've never found an evolution outbreak before. So I kind of got sidetracked. We also missed message number 3 for this outbreak like 2 times in a row, so we're seeing if we can get third time to charm. Dude, Halucha, leave me the hell alone, bro. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, did I say that out loud? From what very little of it I've played, it's pretty enjoyable. Oh, they are so persistent. Okay, I got that level up ping. Which usually means I've missed the third message. Hey, there it is. Okay, now that took a freaking hour of the stream. I mean, realistically, I should just get down to business and hunt what I need so I can get the shiny charm so everything else can be hunted quickly. You hope for a new evolution in ZA? I don't think it's likely, but I love the hope. Well, I guess I shouldn't forget to check the water. I mean, if we were to get a new evolution, it would almost have to be dragon type. gotta be dragon type or ghost type, I think. And I don't think they're gonna be in a hurry to do ghost type. I think we are very unlikely to get a new evolution in a, well, basically a mainline spin-off game, if you will. It is, officially speaking, a mainline game, but, you know, spin-off mechanics and whatnot. But the reason why I don't think that we will get a new evolution is I think and almost bet that they're going to save it for Gen 10. Something that monumental has got to be Gen 10. Names have been thrown out there for Drakion, Dragion. Draconion. Like, that would be a Gen 10 move. Yeah. I had my fun, I shot my shot. Enough of this, I think. We'll do one more picnic just to do our dues. You beg for AZ Floette. Listen, if we don't get AZ Floette as a gift for that game, like, Nintendo is dead. Like, we have direct communication with AZ. Hello, Damita. Welcome. Last picnic and we'll move on. Alright, time to go see if we can find something that will help. I swear there was another that was blank that we didn't know what it was. Maybe I do be mistaken. Oh, it was Litleo. I already found that one. JK. Okay, we got Rockruff. And some mystery Pokemon. Can't wait for Pokemon Presents or Pokemon Legends EA. Me neither. It's gonna be lit. You're at the core. The game's almost over. Indeed. But you're going to love the ending. Noctowl. Hello, Noctowl. You know what, Noctowl? I would almost do it. Too bad you don't count. Donkey Kong Banana. You're nowhere near the core, and you're going to have to start over after your trip. It's a bummer you didn't migrate your save file over to the Switch before leaving. Chingling. That's a no-go. You'll be back. I'll be back. We got a Starly outbreak. And I don't even want to see outbreaks in there. Outbreaks in there seem scary. One day, Ultimate Flames, there will be a Google YouTube play button behind my head. One day. Welcome back, Marcus. Okay, we got another Tweaky Bird. Rookidee. Magikarp. Lycanroc. Miss Magius. Another Flittle. Okay, this one's at least on land. We decided, though, that I'll come back to that one another time, though, I think. But that was back when it wasn't on land. Yeah, Sudowoodo. Okay, nothing fantastic there. We got a Diglett, a Young Goose, a Venomoth, an Unknown, an Unknown, an Unknown. Ooh, we got a Wugtrio. That would be worth it. A Ghastly. Heck yeah. Let's go check out what these unknowns are first and foremost. But I think we're going to go for the Wugtrio because that'll be interesting. Found an outbreak of Knucklestack. I definitely do not need an outbreak of Knucklestack. Saucebuck. Ain't nobody needing a Saucebuck outbreak. I could have sworn there were 3 here, though. Maybe there are 3 here. There's 2 of them are really ridiculously close to each other. I swear there were 3 question marks. Maybe I was tripping. In these days, you made your 3DS back onto 10. I don't know what that means. Oh. Gotcha. I think mine's chilling on the heart gold, soul silver, or just a heart gold, or sorry, just a gold and silver theme. Gosh dang, that was difficult. Okay, I know Wiglet is gold. Purple. It's purple instead of pink. We got this. Wag Trio. Bro, don't be like that. Go get it. Don't tell me it's gonna be like that. On. Do. Sure we're not having an ice cube outbreak? Goodness. Sure looks a lot like an ice cube outbreak. as it stands, I have a pretty decent chance at finding a ice cube. Untouchable Gaming, hello. Hi, hello, and ciao. Look above, you have a fantastic night. We have message 1. You're on layer 400. You know what? Why not save? What's in layer 400, Marcus? Well, go get it. There you go. Not much so far. You have to choose between 2 paths. Boy, do I wish one of those Wattrel or Kilowatt Trail would be shiny. That would be amazing. Ooh. I'm hitting the end of my first window, my first wind. I did not have time today to end my first wind on the way home like I normally do. Shauna, have a fantastic evening. Thanks for hanging out. I'm like over here trying not to fall asleep. You're now in the freezer layer? Oh, well, apparently I ran into that one. Oops. Thunder Shock is super effective. I did not see that coming. I also did not see it one-shotting. Okay, that's message 2. Oh, Pomo, just attack it. Attack the rocks. There are so many Ice Q here. And why does the zebra in the freezer area kind of look like Marty or whatever his name is from Madagascar? It looks like a buff, swole Marty. I don't know, but the better question is, why does Pink Dog walk so slowly? Pink Dog is probably related to Roger. You love all the fur colors in DK? Yeah, some of them are pretty slamming, aren't they? I'm curious as to why these worlds exist as layers going towards the center of the Earth. That's kind of crazy. Oh, that was a far throw. I did not actually think that through. Back, you were just playing Roblox. Welcome back, EJ bro. How was the Roblox? One thing about this game that's probably going to get weird is a ton of older guys being way too into Pauline. I would not be surprised. How was your Roblox, EJ bro? Oh, they gave Pauline different outfits too? I knew of, like, one or two. I know I wanted to get the amiibo so that you could get the special outfit. Mainly because I want to see what the outfit does. Since DK's outfits change his abilities and whatnot. Okay, that third message has got to be soon. If not, there's a possibility I already missed it. You don't have a single amiibo? Darn, Starkler. I got every Zelda amiibo. 2 Pokemon amiibo. The Mario Wedding Line amiibos. Oops, I got sidetracked. I need to... You just need one more amiibo. I even got quite a few of the Smash Bros. Amiibo. Okay, if it doesn't happen in the next 5, I'm going to assume I slayed too many and need to restart. You're gonna fight? Hey, there we go. There's that message. You'll send your raccoons over to retrieve my amiibos? You were just playing Still a Brain Rot? Okay, we need like those Ice Cube to chill a little bit so we can actually get some Wugdrio. Wugdrio. It would be so cool if this cave was just full of them. Okay, well, that was a cave, but that was still a better dungeon than Breath of the Wild. T-Raw. Welcome, T-Raw. Why are you not oh, I'm watching a live stream, that's why. To check for messages. There we go. Now I can see messages. You're hunting a Toad School outbreak? Nice. We're hunting a Wugdrio outbreak, hoping to find some good stuff here. Where do I get this game? Walmart. Save money, live better. That's Walmart. How do you feel? Feel like the graphics in this game are amazing? You feel like Switch 2 is way more advanced than PS4? You're talking about Bonanza, right? And it is a really pretty game. Of course. I knew that. Nintendo Switch 1 or Nintendo Switch 2? Switch 2, they say it's as powerful as the PS4. But I think it might be just a smidge higher. Which, you know, doesn't get enough credit for taking the PS4 and putting it on a battery. Like, that's a pretty impressive feat. We're really only getting... Whoa. Are any of you sparkly? No. Why would you do that? Hello, Soup Coop. Welcome. You're gonna head out? Alright, see you in a bit. Maybe. Have a great night. It's probably a better thing to say when someone says peace out. Minecraft Mon. Did you get a Toad School Outbreak Summer Cool, T-Raw? Or is it like on a cliff face that's super annoying to hunt through? You know what? We're gonna save again. This would be a fantastic use of my last Blueberry Academy meal. Because there ain't a shiny in here that I'd hate. Oh my gosh, you're so right, Starkiller. How could I have been so dumb? Always double save. Also, can we talk about how, like, the Academy Special is, like, a big bowl of ramen, some cheesy fries, a donut with a flan on top, and some gummy worms? Nope, we do not want to save. That would defeat the purpose of everything I just did. And Kilowattrel just has a reddish hue. Not easily distinguished. Ooh, that's a lot of Bug Trio. Love that. And I think Ice Cube has like a pink or purple head. The food that they have in these games either looks really good or it looks like a toddler picked what they wanted for lunch. Facts. Alright, let's get back to that. Missed that one by a smidge. Sure there is. The light goal needs to go up or else you're going to strangle a Togepi. Oh my gosh, that's horrendous. Not the Togepis. Togepi, no! Sure there is. How is there not enough space? There's nothing but space. You'll also send 1,000 rushes to my house. Yeah, that would be... We'd have a fish fry, I'm sure. Wouldn't even eat it, we'd just have a fish fry. Give it away. Kilowattra. Fish fry for the homeless. I'm sure that'll get you some views. Yeah, people have done worse and less and more for views. Used to love this guy's channel, and he would make videos making fun of people that exploit the homeless like that, and they were hilarious. Yeah, if I was ever doing something like that, like, I don't think I could record it. It's like, nah. They just remind me of those 3 o'clock in the morning commercials you woke up to with the for just $1 a month for the Kids in Africa Foundation or whatever it was. Couldn't do something that awkward if you're going to do something good for someone. It's just because you wanted to do it, not because you needed some likes. Exactly. Just do good. Welcome, Amos. How long do I usually stare into the endless void each day? Toddlers. Mainly my toddler. I don't have time to stare into a void. You start getting into the zone, and then a toddler just... Dad! Hey, Anna Grant, welcome. Right about what, Starkiller? Also, I need to go and investigate something in my kitchen here. Hold up. Let's let those blood trios spawn in. How's Shiny Hunt? It could be better. Right now it's more of a hunt than a shiny hunt. But that could change in any moment. I think the reason why Mr. Beast gets away with videos in that avenue is purely the size and scale of, like, we're building 10,000 wells in Africa and actually making a difference. The scale of it's off the charts. You're thinking doing a normal run for your Switchy too? Nothing wrong with that. Holy Watrel. I don't see any of them with a red sheen to them. It would make my day just coming around the corner and seeing one of those Watrel be shiny. Make my day. You hate Mr. Beast? All of his videos are fake, by the way. The wells in Africa, he apparently built like 2 and they broke down within a month. Oof. That's no bueno. I do think it's funny that he gets so many views that, like, his channel can't be appropriately paid for the amount of views that he gets. Because, like, a company... Hey, Shiny Wygrio! There we go. Let's get that saved. It is now a shiny hunt. Let's go. Hello? What? Oh, it actually has to be out of its rock, huh? Good to know. Alright, let's get us a false swipe. Maybe? Oh, good job, Ghost Knight. You rock. Swapping Gokuchu. Wugtrio is Water Rock, right? So, like... Oh, no. If Thundershock is super effective, then Thunder Wave should work. Ooh, no catch. For my next trick... Yeah, there we go. We caught Wugtrio. There's another one off the list. Go ahead and update that here. Wugtrio has been registered. Alright. I'll start looking at a nickname here in just a second. Get Wugtrio up there. Wormrock. Mm-hmm. Wormrock. Okay. There we go. Wugtrio, Wormrock, joins the team. Let's see. Videos. Oh, I moved it. Where did I move it to? We got that. All right. The only thing you like about Mr. Beast is the videos people make outing his videos, and his creepy friend Chris, who left his family to play dress up. Oh. Yeah, I don't know too much about that. I see Mr. Beast pop up every now and then on my feed, and occasionally a video piques my interest, but other than that, I haven't really seen the most of it. The Beast games, I think, was about the most recent thing I've ever watched. Okay. Let's finish. I think we got some gyms to go take on now. I think the next gym leader I have... There's a Diglett over here on the other side of the world. That's funny. Okay, so I have 3 gym leaders left, and then Team Star. Guess let's get my least favorite. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether this one's my least favorite or the rapping gym. Kind of hate them both, to be honest. What starter would I recommend? The only starter that is a decision is Sprigatito. I mean, the Cringe Rapper gym is one thing, but like, have you gone through this gym test though? Like, this gym test is horrible. I will do no such thing, Star Killer. Sprigatito is the clear choice. You're strangling a Togepi. It can't be helped, I guess. I would like to see you try, though. In fact, Togepi doesn't have a neck. Okay, that's fair. Let's not commit Togepi crimes. In the raccoon's water bowl. Oh my gosh. Are normals that learn water moves? I know Zigzagoon can learn water moves, but I don't know if that's in this game. Okay, let's see if I can pass this with flying colors. I wish if you could do this well enough, you didn't have to battle trainers. Yeah. This gym test is horrible. That's why I said Rapper Gym is tolerable, because this gym's terrible. This challenge is terrible. That I just don't like the gym leader. Yeah, basically. I think my big beef with the gym tests is that they're not even remotely challenging in the slightest. Roll this ball into this goal. Go find 10 Sunflora. Find Mr. Walkabout. Collect this hidden meal. Okay, that one's actually kind of... That one's actually a challenge if you've never done it before. But, like, I find gym puzzles, like Sabrina's gym, to be really good. Because, like, there was no rhyme or reason to it. Like, there was no hints on, do this pathway and you'll get to Sabrina in game. Nothing. You just had to figure it out. Going through Team Rocket or Team Magma's headquarters, had to figure it out. And now there's nothing in-game where it's like a puzzle to get through. And there really hasn't been since Gen 5. Or like finding your way through Giovanni's gym, or navigating through the invisible walls in Koga's gym, or walking across the invisible floor in Morty's gym, where the gym trainers point the way of the floor, and there is no white outline for where the path actually is. Or Wallace's, Juan's, or Price's ice gym, where you slide around and have to do the tiles in the correct order to break everything or get to the right place. Those were challenges. Puzzles. You know, or Winona's gym in Gen 3, trying to figure out how the heck to navigate that. Eviolite can be found just by running around the ground. Man, we need to get like 2 more subscribers so we can end off the stream at like a nice even 110. I don't know if I'll be back on later. Oh, you know what? That was brutal, Mr. Grumpig. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that attitude, Grumpig. We'll see what I end up doing. I got a lot of videos I need to get updated. Got a Pokemon Presents to wake up for tomorrow. I think it might be best if I just don't go back live again today. We got a shiny, we got a gym badge going for us. I think that's some good progress for today, right? Yeah, you hit B, it still cancels the Evo, unless it's a trade evolution, and then you're SOL. Yeah, Pokemon Presents is tomorrow. What's on your bingo card? I think we're going to get Shadow Dropped, a Pokemon remake, for November. I think we're also going to get a Koraidon Miraidon Shiny unlock. Either through Mystery Gift or through raids. If we get it through Mystery Gift by some miracle, I suspect there's a good chance we'll get the Ruinous Quartet as raids. I'm actually quite surprised. Is Indeedee Psychic normal? You think we're gonna be let down? It's gonna be a massive Legends ZA game reveal. Could also be that. Would not be surprised. But no, I think there will be a mystery gift or a raid announced, because it's not just Legends ZA. There should be information for a few other things in there as well. Yeah, it becomes Water Fairy later on. Oh, I need to take a phone call. We're not going anywhere, but I need to take a phone call. Alright, we'll be back in a minute. We'll beat the gym leader. I gotta go rescue my wife here. She's having car troubles. Alright, my wife remembered the trash bags. We're good.
That's for you.
We are back to finish this poor excuse for a gym. Oh, that didn't even tank our views. I have more concurrent viewers as a chair than I do as a person. That's disconcerting. I literally hopped on my bike, my Poke bike, to go 5 feet into the building. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have swapped out Saraledge. Like, why Metacham is like backup support? I don't like the little wings on her shirt. They bother me. So we got Psychic Dark, right? Not super effective. Okay. Makes sense, because it's going to wreck me with that. But I can't throw out my Dark type, because then I'm going to get wrecked. Ain't no way Thundershock does more. About the same. Yeah. She was just having trouble finding a parking spot and wanted to see if I could parallel park her car into somewhere, but there was nowhere big enough for the car to even fit, much less move around in. "15 concurrent viewers" definitely had more viewers when I was a chair streaming. That's okay. Oh, please tell me I am not being completely stupid, which I am. Yeah, I did say she was having car trouble. I guess that was probably bad verbiage on my part. Hey, moved on up to 109. We are one subscriber short of 110. Getting our way 10% more towards the new like goal. Subscriber goal, I mean. I can read my own writing. We're almost 1/10 of the way there. Or I guess would it be a different fraction because we have 100. Bye, subscriber. We're back down to 108. And there's the gym badge. So, we need, what, 7 more shinies before we're done? Starkiller, how does it make you feel knowing that we are 1 like short of the like goal? Prepare the Togepi's, I suppose. Alright. We will see if I go live later on tonight. I doubt I will. But thank you all so much for hanging out, chilling, and watching the stream. If you haven't already, subscribe so you don't lose the channel. You'll be able to be notified when we go live tomorrow. We'll be doing a Pokemon Presents watch party in the morning, and then that may lead into a stream, or we may wait until a nap time stream when the kiddos are down for naps. So we did hit 25 likes. The Togepi's are safe. I'm glad to hear that. You guys have a great evening, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning.